Heather from Mainly Hybrid Homesteading. Today we're gonna do an easy, healthy, comfort food, sweet potato hash. Anybody can cook this. We're gonna be using sweet potatoes, and I have like 3 good sized sweet potatoes here. Don't worry about the size. You know, if you want more sweet potato in it, then use larger potatoes, but if you want a smaller batch, then use smaller ones. And we're going to, I like to use a roasting pan. You don't need a pan this big, but I started out using a 13 by 9 baking pan, a Pyrex dish, and my recipe fit in there, but we're going to be taking this out of the oven every 15 minutes, and we're going to be stirring it up. And I find that, you know, I'd have a loose potato here and there. So use what you have. I just find this easier because then I'm making less of a mess, and if I want to make a larger batch, I can. So we're going to be chopping our potatoes, and I'm just going to be cutting it into cubes. And I'm just going to put a little olive oil in the bottom of the roasting pan. I just use this brand. It's the Lucchini extra virgin olive oil. It's not the bottom of the barrel, but it's still good quality and decent price. So I'm not saying that my cutting strategies are perfect. My son is a chef, and he probably cringe at my my cutting techniques here. The main thing is you just want to make sure that you're cutting it in even pieces so they'll cook evenly. So if you want bigger pieces, you can have bigger pieces. It'll just take a little bit longer to cook. You probably noticed that I did peel my sweet potatoes first, but if you like to have the peel on there, I would just scrub them really good first, and then you could use them that way. So we have our sweet potatoes in there, and just going to drizzle a little more olive oil on there. And the total recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. I'm going to put 2 with the potatoes here. 2 tablespoons, and don't worry about the recipe. I'll put it down in the description box down below. And we're going to put a pound of ground meat that I've already pre-cooked, and I had put a tablespoon of Italian seasoning with the meat while it was cooking. You can use any kind of ground meat that you like. I'm using some moose that my daughter and son-in-law gifted me. If you're following Paleo, then it's preferable that you try to use grass-fed meat, or at least without any hormones in it. This recipe would also be good with some ground chicken or turkey, or even some sausage. I'm just doing the basic recipe today, but you could certainly add some onions in here, and if you want more color, some zucchini. This is going to cook for a total of 45 minutes at 375 degrees, and I'm going to be setting my timer for at 15-minute intervals, and just kind of stirring it up and then putting it back in the oven. If you were going to put zucchini in, I would suggest that you do it in the last part of the cooking so that it doesn't get all mushy on you. Another good addition would be some peppers. But the peppers are not on the, at least not on the autoimmune protocol. Okay, so we're all ready to go, and my oven's warmed up at 375. So in 15 minutes, we're gonna pull it out and mix it up again and stick it back in for another 15. So a total of 45 minutes. And like I said, if you're putting bigger pieces of potato in there, then it may take longer, or your oven may, have different temperatures than mine. So it's already smelling good in here. So our hash is all done. It smells yummy in here. I love the Italian spices. I had to put it in an extra 10 minutes because I wanted my sweet potatoes a little bit softer. I love this dish as a side dish or a main dish. I sometimes will add some bacon to it just to change it up a little bit. It's good for breakfast, and just great comfort food, healthy for you, lots of vitamins and fiber in the sweet potatoes, and easy to make, really. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.